And we're live. Welcome back to another Corona Geek here, where we talk all about mobile app development using Corona SDK. I'm your host, Charles McKeever, and today we're going to talk about flaming motorized carts of death.
There we go.
Did you
Motorized cars with
Did you see what I put on Twitter? I mean, not Twitter, on Facebook.
Sir?
Did you see what I said? I said on Facebook. I said we were going to talk about flaming motorized wheeled carts of death, and that we would create using toothpicks and physics.
Oh man, people are going to be disappointed then. There's no flames or toothpicks.
I may have oversold it just a little bit. All right, joining us on the panel today is Ed Marina from RoamingGamer.com.
Hey, yo.
Jason Schroeder from JasonSchroeder.com. Hello. And Sergey from SpiralCodeStudio.com.
Hi.
So Sergey, before the show started, you said you went on a trip here recently. What was it about? And
yes, I've been to Moscow, and I participated as a speaker on another developers conference. And I was there with my masterclass about developing quickly a mobile game from scratch. And it turned out to be quite fun. I liked it. Listeners liked it a lot. And I have a link for this, so anyone can download it and play. It's hosted on my Dropbox. So I submitted the link to the chat, and we can have, I don't know, maybe a QR code somewhere or something.
Okay, yeah, definitely put a link in the show notes so people can download it. You gonna leave it there indefinitely, or just for a period of time?
Not sure yet.
Okay, maybe move it around or something. If you move it around, let me know. I'll just update the link in the show notes.
Sure.
Cool. And so you guys
download it, play it, and have fun. Oh, actually, I have another link to my GitHub. So yeah, it's quite. You can download it and build for yourself to play it on the current simulators.
Oh, okay. So you guys published the code then. That's cool. That's fun. Was it a big event? How many people were there?
About 500.
Oh, that's a good size. Yeah, definitely. Cool.
There's another link to the chat.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll put that in the link in the show notes as well, so you can go down. Anyone can go download the code and play with it. Is this a game that you're going to publish in the store?
Not sure yet. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on it.
Yeah. So right now it's just for the event, just for funsies.
Yeah, just for fun. Making something small and do this. Just the gameplay itself is fun, but when you try to make it wrap around to actual game and publish on the store, it takes so much time, so much effort.
Yeah, absolutely. Screenshots alone take hours. That's one of the topics I want to get to at some point is workflow. Creating screenshots and doing all that kind of stuff. Just any tips for speeding it up would be great.
I'm sorry, I got excited when you said that. I read an article. I asked myself this question. I wonder if there's somebody always posts a list of 10 things you got to do or 5 things you must do for your app. And I said, I wonder if somebody's posted a list of the top 5 things or 10 things that every app developer should have in their app. Like, should we all use social buttons, or should we all do like leaderboards? And so I just curious. And then I saw this list. It said 46 things you have to do before you publish your app. And I'm like, yeah, that is so true. Because I looked at the list and I'm like, oh my God, you're right. The list has gotten huge. It goes through all the publishing steps and go make the screenshot and do the icon, do the description, and then if you want to put it into another country, you got to convert it over into the language. And you're like, oh my gosh, this list is. It used to be like 5 things, right? Today it's huge. So me talking a lot, but yes, we should talk about workflow sometime. Although that's going to be a whole show.
It's a good point though, because like you say, I mean. You think once you've made the app, you're done. You're like, oh wow, no, bye. I mean, that's almost the easy part.
It is almost. Making the game is actually not the hard part anymore.
Yeah.
It's at least more fun than the publishing. Publishing's a drag.
Hey, so Sergey, was this? You said this was like a game jam or something? I mean, 500 people showing up. Is this like specifically? Was there like a theme for the event, or how did it go?
Mainly, it was a conference for developers who are mainly interested in web development, like websites, high-load databases and stuff, and a few talks were on graphics there, and my only one, no, not only one, mine was, we had 2 talks on games.
Okay, cool. Well, it sounds like it was fun. I'd love to go to those types of events, just to see what other people are doing.
And my game theme was totally about social awareness, and it's devoted to garbage in the space, and my game is about cleaning garbage at space.
And there's a lot of garbage in space orbiting our planet.
Yes.
I loaded it up really fast just now, and it's got the graphics are good. I like the music that you got going in it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Did you grab?
I know where to steal.
There's some good open source stuff out there. I'm working on a game right now, and I found
it's open
a
source.
site where this guy just makes these sort of. I mean, it's not going to be appropriate for every game, but it's like a healthy chunk of some loopable, some not music. Just like just use it. It's all good. Give me some credit if you want.
The music I found on SoundCloud and spreadsheets for the pieces and for the spaceship I found on Google, and it was open sourced. It was free to use.
Most of the SoundCloud people you can reach out to and just have a conversation with them. I'm sure they'd be happy to give you some sort of like email confirmation that you can use their stuff.
Yeah, I actually did it once, and they were more than happy to provide the track for the game.
Oh yeah, so Ed, you put this link in here about what is it? Comptech? You're muted.
I am muted. I was being so nice, quiet. I was trying to be quiet. I should remember his name. Kevin MacLeod. Kevin MacLeod. He's got a whole ton of good soundtracks and stuff like that. Not sound effects, anything like that, but soundtracks.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff that loops too. I mean, not just not just annoying background music, but I mean things that are.
Not just annoying, I like that.
But you know what I mean. Like there's some not all pieces of music work, and his typically do.
Yeah, they do.
And, and he has it all broken up by category.
Exclusively in my game snaps.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's get into today's topic. Oh,
I'm installing the game now, so.
Okay. I'll put all these links in the show notes so that.
All right. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. I'm getting all distracted. See, Sergey, you distracted me. I blame
Jason, what's
I
this?
can distract more.
What's this one here? No.
Yeah, it's
Soprano?
It's this guy. It's one guy. It's just his website where it's he has this weird sort of control panel that I think is slightly arbitrary, where you can pick and choose various themes or emotions to sort of narrow his field of free music, and it's all sort of not EDM but electronic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some really good tracks on there. I'm planning on using one and crediting him. And I haven't even reached out to him, frankly. I figure I will when it gets time to publish, just to let him know. But his terms are just sort of, you can just use it, for commercial stuff, for free stuff, it doesn't matter. And some of his tracks are really good.
Yeah, I would imagine on some of that kind of stuff, it would be good to reach out to him, especially like MacLeod, where he's very popular. A lot of people use his stuff, and if you could get him to mention.
Yeah, I'm waiting until it gets a little bit, it's like a back burner type of personal thing, and I'm hoping to have it ready maybe by the end of the summer, but it's not quite there yet. So I figure when I get a little closer, I'll maybe, if he's got an audience, maybe he can help drum up some publicity, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ed, what you got?